in my big mouth. And I'm recording, so the recorder was just showing up. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And today, wow, I am so thankful to these beautiful queens who are joining me today to have a conversation. We are going to be talking about their journey, their story, what they've done, where they've been. So we have got a fun-packed hour. So sit back, get yourself a drink and just relax. And while I remember actually, because I don't actually do this, but I am going to tell you a little secret about me. I have got a YouTube channel and I would like you to subscribe. So after today, I am going to be putting a link on my YouTube channel because apparently if you get 100 views or 100 subscribers, it opens up all these different doors. So I need you to subscribe. I think I've got 47 so far. So we need 53 more people and you are one of them. Okay, thank you so much in advance. But anyway, that's enough of me blabbering on. I'm here with my guests and look at my guests. Look how beautiful we all look today. Thank you so much, everyone. So first of all, we have Bev Brown. Hi, Bev.
Hi, everybody. Bev Brown, aka Ebony Milestone. That is my brand in terms of my business and all of my ventures, but most people know me as Bev Brown and I'm from Leeds. So I'm grateful to be here today on this platform.
Oh, thank you so much, Bev. And we've also got Sergie. I'm not even going to pronounce your name.
Sergie Fielding. Hi Lesleye, thank you so much for inviting me. I've watched you for weeks and weeks now and you keep threatening to bring me on and you finally got me. Yeah.
Excellent.
I live down in Birmingham, so not a northerner like you ladies, but yeah.
And also we have got Keisha. Keisha, unmute yourself.
Hi guys, hi everyone. A lot of people know me from Radio Diamond as Lady K. So just a little bit about me. I came to the UK at 14 from Jamaica and I'm here still and the rest is history. Still a lot more to let you know of later on.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate you being on this platform today with me and sharing your stories. So first of all, I want to speak to Bev. So,
no pressure.
No pressure, Bev. Bev, first of all,
thankfully not me first.
Bev, you've got some beautiful garments behind you, I can see, and I'm actually wearing one of Bev's.
You are.
Today, which is absolutely brilliant. I just love it. It's just so different and so easy to wear as well because you can dress it up and dress it down. So really nice. So Bev, I know you are a local businesswoman, and so how long have you been doing this work?
So I started doing the fashion side of the business about 2 years ago, and realistically it was just a side hustle, nothing more than that. And I've been doing it at local markets in Leeds and a couple of other areas just on and off. But I got made redundant this year and semi-retired in effect. So I've decided to start scaling this business up and populating it a little bit more and bringing it out to the market. So I'm doing really well with it. I've recently set up a website and I've done a couple of local markets in Leeds as well. And it's going quite well. I've been looking really at trying to bring in a different range of clothing since we've been in the pandemic, because nobody's going out anywhere.
Yeah.
The bulk of us are just sat in front of a Zoom camera and basically it's all about the top half.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm going to let you into a secret. I'm not actually underneath all of this dressed per se, how I should be, because what I tend to do is if I've got a Zoom call, I throw something on, like the t-shirt that you've got on, Lesleye, something that's colourful and glowing. But what I'm actually wearing today is a robe. It's a robe, a night robe.
Okay.
So basically, if I was going to be in my house for the bulk of the day, I'd have this on. But it's so beautiful to, you know, dress up and accessorize that I can wear it for my Zoom calls. And underneath, I'm going to put my legs up if I can. I've only got leggings on and a vest top, and that is it. But the beauty about it, this particular item, and that's the reason why I'm making clothing that's versatile and flexible. If I decided to, when we finish this Zoom call, I'm going to go and wash my hair, put some conditioner on. I'll then put on my bonnet to match. So, sorry if I look a bit like a grandma, my mum or whoever, but yeah, I started doing clothes that are really functional, versatile, easy to wear, items that for this current era that we're in this year, you can just either rock them in your house on the Zoom call. If
I love it.
Wear something that's really flexible and you just have on something like a t-shirt or a vest top, and you've got to go onto a call, or you're feeling a bit chilly in your house. I've got these other items here. I'm just going to throw this over it. So I wear this on my Zoom calls a lot. And underneath this, I usually just have a vest top or a t-shirt. I then put my lipstick on and earrings or something. Yeah. And nobody knows that I'm not all sort of glammed up in my house in a dress or something. Yeah. And that's what I've been sort of like looking at in terms of my approach with this particular business, because I'm scaling it up, and ultimately I want to introduce some more dresses, and I have got dresses and other items, but people are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're just in their houses, we're either in the house, going to the supermarket, or sitting in the Zoom call. So I've got a whole range of head wraps, snuds, masks, loads of different products that are so flexible and versatile to utilize it in your home. And I mean, this particular item that I've just introduced, it's hot off the press. I've just had them manufactured over the past couple of weeks and delivered this week. So they come in about 8 different colours, and they're part of the Xmas gift range that's going to be coming out. But what I do like about it, as I said, is it also comes with you know, the bonnet that you can wear, and you can keep it on in bed. I don't know how much of a passion killer it is for the other half, but I think it's quite nice, actually. Yeah. So yeah, a whole range of stuff that I've brought out, even things like, I think I've got one behind me, an apron.
Nice.
So that's if you're cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah. Very nice. Very colourful.
Nice and colourful. You look the part on Christmas Day, or if you're cooking generally all the time, it's a nice item to wear. So they're nice little bits and pieces that people have been buying, because I've just brought out a really flexible range at affordable prices as well.
Fantastic.
So scaling it up has been, yeah, it's been a little bit challenging because of the situation that we're in. And ideally, ultimately, my dream is to open a boutique, but that isn't going to happen immediately.
Yeah, but it's always good to have them goals, though, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And who knows, it could happen within the next 6 months or so. And I'm actually being backed by NatWest Bank. In a couple of months, I'm going to be getting some funding to push forward the business and scale it up, and I've got to do some crowdfunding to push it forward more. So who knows, you know, this time next year, you may be interviewing me from a nice glitzy boutique somewhere in
Ooh.
Chapel Allerton or Oakwood in Leeds. So that
Fantastic.
is my ultimate dream. But, you know, for me, something that can start off as a hobby, a
Yeah.
side hustle, it's something that eventually can trickle in income for you, and it's good to have multiple streams of income.
Absolutely.
You know, this isn't my only business. There's a couple of
No,
other things.
because I know that you worked for the private sector.
Absolutely, in the corporate world.
In the corporate world for over 20 years.
Yes, yeah, yes, I did.
So now you want to do some property development, is that correct?
So that is my other passion, property development and investment. So the three areas that I'm looking at is the fashion business. I'm also a consultant. I'm currently training to become a community-led housing advisor, and I will be accredited to work with groups across the UK to help them to develop community housing, affordable social housing for people who are in housing need. And another colleague and I, we're currently looking at setting up an organisation in Leeds to ensure that our people have access to housing that is sustainable, suitable and affordable. So that's something that's going to be launched within the next couple of weeks. So watch this space. We'll be pushing out some information on social media. And then the other arm of my business, as I've said, is consultancy. And that is bread and butter. That's my bread and butter, because my background is business development. I was busy over the past 20 years building up other people's businesses. My targets from a financial perspective were I'd go into a business and I'd have a set target of, say, £100 million. That is the amount of business that I had to attract into those companies to build them up. And we're talking about a lot of houses. So sometimes I'd be working on big housing projects with 100 or 200 units. But it was my responsibility to go out there and forge those relationships and secure those contracts. So for years, I've been building other people's businesses, and it's always been a passion and a dream of mine to own my own business anyway. And I've been doing it gradually over the past 10 years in various different ventures. But this year, you know, having been made redundant and I've decided to semi-retire as well, I'm going for it, you know. No more, I ain't on nobody's plantation anymore, you know. I'm doing everything that I can for me. And realistically, as Black people, what we need to be doing is looking at what we can build up so that we can leave a legacy.
Absolutely.
For the next generation that's coming through. We've also got to be role models and mentors for some of the young people who are coming through, but also support each other. So this platform that we're all on today, we're all business women in some respect, and we're supporting each other. We're getting a message out there to other individuals. We have done it, we're doing it. It's possible, it's achievable. It is challenging, I'm not going to lie, you know.
That's half of the battle though, isn't it?
Absolutely. If you haven't got the resources behind you sometimes and the support, it's a difficult approach to take. However, those resources are out there. It's just sometimes that our community, we're blind to them, because some of the other communities are accessing all of the grants and all of the resources, and they're climbing up that ladder and we're down here. So, you know, one of the other things for me personally is for us to work collectively, collaborate with other businesses, look at what is out there in terms of funding, and set up programs and initiatives to support each other and support young people who are coming through, young kids who are in school who want to learn about business. We're all doing it. We can go in there and we can be their mentors. If you go to countries like the Caribbean and Africa, there's so many entrepreneurs there because they've got no other choice. There isn't a lot of jobs out there for them, and there's no state welfare system that's going to give them a handout. So when I'm in Ghana or Gambia, the little boy who's on the beach selling his peanuts, he's an entrepreneur. and they all work with each other and support each other. And I'm seeing it happening a lot more in our community now, more so in the past 3 to 4 months. And we're trying to get a lot more of our businesses out there, but we're doing it unaided, and we're doing it without some of the support in terms of funding from the government that is there for individuals. So we just need to get a little bit more savvy and support each other, talk to each other. Networking is a massive ask. Networking is key, because it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know.
That's so true. And Keisha loves that. Keisha loves networking.
Yes,
That is
yes.
Keisha, definitely.
Absolutely. It is who you know. It's who you know. And word of mouth, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend. You've got on one of my garments today. And so in effect, you are promoting my business. Yeah, and you did the same thing last week, and you openly said, you know, I got this item from Ebony Milestone, and I do exactly the same thing. If I buy a product or I receive a service from an individual, I'm going to review it. I'm going to push their business. If you've got a fantastic product, I'm going to approach you and say, let's collaborate, let's work together. These necklaces are another sister, Bev Stewart. She's from Leeds, and she's got a business called Nzinga. And she said to me, Bev, no, you know, you can work with me and do it as a concession. So I'm stocking her products now, and we're working together. And that's how you help each other's business grow, you know, in opposed to, oh, I mean, I buy them something because they're this and the prices are too much. All about
we're not into all of that. We're not into
no,
it's about bigging each other up, bringing everybody up.
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely. You couldn't go into Zara and pick up a product.
Exactly.
Go up to the till and say, it's too expensive. You know, I'm not going to buy it. So it's about recognizing the value of the entrepreneurs that are out there in our community. And there's some fantastic individuals, and also the amazing products that they're producing. I've seen so much stuff over the past 6 months. You know, we should, in effect, have premises like John Lewis. We should be able to go in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, today, that is so true, because we've got yourself, you know, a clothing wear. We've got Sergie. I mean, Sergie, you've got some beautiful products as well, what you're selling, which is fantastic. I'm actually wearing one of Sergie's lipsticks. Which is really, really nice, and I love the colour, so thank you. So, Sergie, tell us a little bit about you. I know you came here in 1997 from St. Kitts, from Nevis, and you were studying here, got married, got 2 children. Yeah, and you stayed here in England.
I moved over to the UK in '97 because I've got quite a bit of family in Leeds. The Hendricksons, Hopper, Hendrickson, Claude, and those lot, they're my uncles, my mum brothers. So I came to the UK in '97, did 2 years in Leeds, and then I moved down to Birmingham to do my degree. After my degree, I stayed in Birmingham, got work, met my husband. We were friends for years before we actually got married. But yeah, been married nearly 10 years. We got 2 lovely kids.
So I need you to... Fantastic. Can I hear myself in the background?
Yeah, I think someone's watching the live.
So what was it like then, the transition from Nevis to here, well, to Leeds, then Birmingham? What was that like?
It wasn't too bad because I've always traveled. We were fortunate enough to be able to travel like in summer holidays and stuff. So I've always traveled throughout the Caribbean and America. So coming to England at, I think it was about 21, I'd already been to America, Canada and stuff. So it was a case of, right, you're not in the Caribbean anymore. You need to keep your values, but adapt to the UK style of life. And once you got that mindset, it was easy enough to transition.
Right. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you like the cold weather here? What's the weather like?
You know what, to be honest, I don't mind it.
You know.
I don't mind it because my thing is you can always warm up, but you can't never get to cool down.
Yeah, that's true.
So I do miss the Caribbean. I do miss the freedom of just like, right, finish work, I'll pop to the beach for the next couple of hours. I do miss that. But I don't know. I think I've been here I've been in the UK longer than I've lived in the Caribbean now, so I'm pretty much settled in.
Yeah. No, that's good. And so just so tell us about your business, what you're doing.
So my daytime job is I work with a company that does school catering. So that's my 9 to 5. I do that. And then my sideline is with a company called Unique. We do skincare and makeup. I started doing it last year because I needed to refocus. I needed to find something to do that's not going to affect my work life. That's not going to affect my home life. And just to bring an extra few pennies in so the kids can have a McDonald's at the end of the week. But I started using the products and I thought, you know what, these are actually good. I'm not a big makeup wearer. And actually starting to use 1 or 2 products, I think, oh, this is quite easy to just put a bit on in the morning and feel confident enough to go out in it. And took it from there and started showing people, and just like yourself, Lesleye, it's all distance selling, it's all multi-level marketing like what Keisha does. Building up your network and just telling people about the products. And the good thing is, because we've got like a 14-day money back guarantee, if there's anything that you don't like about the product, you can always return it. You don't have to keep it. So even though it's distance selling, you can just ring me up and say, Sergie, I don't think this is for me. And I'm like, okay, let's get it returned. Yeah, so that's basically what I do.
And so I know I've watched a few of your Facebook lives where you're actually showing us how to apply the makeup, and
yeah,
how do viewers feel about all that? What sort of feedback do you get?
I think because I'm not so much in the influence bracket yet, because there's other presenters who would do it and people would instantly be buying, whereas with me, it's still trickling in. But with network marketing, you either go in whole hog or you take your time and build up. And I think I'm still building. And for me, before going to network marketing, when people come to me with stuff, I was like, okay, yeah, all right, bye. But I realized that you have actually got to build a relationship with the person and be genuine and honest, whereas sometimes they come at you like, you need this in your life. No, you don't need this in your life. Yeah. Would you like to try this? And that is my approach to it. I probably could have been further on if I was a bit more brash and a bit more, you need this product, you got to get this.
No. But if you're hard like that, you know, people are going to find you arrogant and they're going to be
exactly. So it was
buy from you.
Yeah, I didn't like that kind of selling, so I just do it gently. I get to know people, I get to understand them, and I'll take it that way.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, that's how I, you know, started talking to you and, you know, watching your Facebook lives and thinking, I don't really wear that much makeup, but I like what you're doing, I like what you're selling, and I'm thinking, yeah, because I'm going to get makeup.
Like I don't wear a lot of makeup, and I tell everybody this, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I mean, I'd go barefaced 9 to 5 every day, but then some days I just want a little bit of enhancement, so I'll just put a BB cream on, which is just a tinted moisturizer, bit of eyeshadow, bit of mascara, and it just lifts your spirit. But then when you watch YouTube, when you watch YouTubers and they're putting it on and doing this and then doing that and doing so much, you're like, am I doing it right? But I've learned that with makeup, there's no right way or wrong way. You just got to make sure you're doing it and feel comfortable in what you go out in.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, every time I've watched you, I thought you've done really, really well. So are you going to be giving us any examples today of how you put any makeup on, or no? I'm joking. Oh, that's fine. I look really dark in this window. Sorry, I just got to say that. But anyway, let's move over to Keisha.
Right, yes. Like what Sergie's saying about network marketing, I'm involved in network marketing as well. So it's a company that I became involved with in 2013. At that time, I was pregnant with my twins, and I was really, really sick, very, very sick, very ill. I didn't know I was having twins at the time, so I had really bad morning sickness constantly, every day. I couldn't keep anything down. So I had a friend that invited me to an event, and I told her that I was pregnant at the time. She said, "Come and have a listen." I went along open-minded and listened to all the information. I saw all the people, everyone looked so healthy and glowing from these products. So I thought, okay, no harm in trying. I did my own research, as I do, being a geek, because I was pregnant, so I've got to be careful what I was putting in my body at the time. So I started on the products myself, started taking them, and everything changed for me. Quite a lot of people don't know my story about these products and why I'm so passionate about them, because at the time when I started taking them, I was able to, everything changed where I was able to eat, I was able to drink properly, I was able to do, had so much more energy. I was just bouncing around, even though I was carrying twins. It was the best pregnancy out of all three that I've had. I've got 4 children. So the twin pregnancy, my last one, the twins are now 6, was absolutely amazing. I felt so great. And because it was simpler fruit and vegetables, because as we all know, we need more fruit and vegetables on a daily diet, which helps us, to function properly. So when I started taking the products, I just decided to join the business and started telling people more about it as well, because, as you were saying, when you find something good, you just got to share it with others and introduce it to other people. And when I started taking them, going straight through the pregnancy, so when I had the twins, the biggest part for me was the fact that when I had them, I had the girl by normal delivery, and then the boy, when she came out, he turned across, so I had to end up having a cesarean section. So I had a normal birth and then a cesarean as well with the boy. However, it's after that, because I was in the delivery, it was really hard going and everything. Lost 3.5 pints of blood, really ill. Put on the high dependency unit because I was so ill at the time, losing the blood. But by the afternoon, being in hospital, the nurse came in and told me that they're going to put me in a normal ward. I was shocked at that, because I thought, I've just lost 3.5 pints of blood. I'm in this situation. She said, everything's come back, your vital stats, everything is fine. So the only thing that I did in this pregnancy was taking the products. That's the only difference that I did. So the thing is with our bodies, if we flood it with good nutrients, it will come out on the outside. And that's what I experienced with it. When I had the cesarean, I always heard about the cesarean, really, really bad, really, and I heard so much things about cesarean. But for me personally, I can hold my hands up and say all I did was take the Juice Plus products. I was tip-top form. Within a week, my stitches and everything was out. I was just healed up back. I was able to bring myself home from the hospital with my family in the car coming home, which, I felt great about it. So the thing is, all I can put it down to was, at the time, those products that I was taking. So here I am back again, 7 years later, back in the business and doing it. So that's me.
Keisha, you haven't told us the name of these products.
Well, a lot of people know what I'm doing anyway. I'm with the Juice Plus company, so it's basically nutrition. So it's products that I take. You get fruit, you get veg, you get fruit, you get berries, and I recently added omegas to my daily routine as well, because as you know, our bodies don't make omegas, so we have to take it. So that's me. My family's taking it. I'm taking it. My afro and my hair. Everyone knows me that I cut my hair off regular, and now it's just growing back so much. My skin, everything is just amazing.
Yeah. Well, I started taking the products because I was feeling really tired and drained, but now since I've taken the products, I just feel more energized, and I feel more healthy. I mean, my nails are really growing, my hair's really growing as well. So yeah, the products, I think the products are definitely, it's giving me more energy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. So Keisha, first of all, we've got lots of comments on Facebook. Would somebody like to read out any of the comments?
Oh, okay. What comments on there?
Yeah, we've got comments on.
I can only see
Let me.
I can't see comments, can you?
All right, okay. So Hopper, hi Bev and young people need more roddles. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Joanne, struggle to get out, but here, all right now. Marcy's saying hello. You are so genuine, Sergie. People buy from people who they like. That is so true. Bev,
Thanks, Marcia.
love your products. Do you have a website?
I have, yes, I
Yes,
have.
so we need to leave the details.
So I'll put the details of my website into the feed so that people can pick it up and they'll be able to access the website and have a look at products.
Excellent, thank you. And we've got another one, RJC Dance, recognising the value of the black pound. Good points from Ebony Milestone. Young people in the Caribbean do it because they've got no choice. Hopper saying hello, and everybody's saying hello. Tanya saying hello. Jackie saying hello. Eugene saying hello. So hello and thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I really appreciate you joining us. And we will put everybody's details in the comments at the end because, you know, we've got to keep bigging each other up, bringing each other up as much as we can. And I know, ladies, it's Christmas, right? It's Christmas around the corner. Oh, yeah. And I know, Sergie, you was doing some promotions for your makeup. What sort of?
So every week, the company gives us a new product to promote. This week started tomorrow. So this week, finishing tonight, early tomorrow morning, it's an eye cream. And I use this eye cream twice a day in my skincare routine. Just pop it under your eye and it just helps to reduce the puffiness, the dark circles. It's got caffeine. And God, I can't even go through the rest of the ingredients. But our products have now been certified as not tested on animals, which is a really big thing as well. Because before they didn't, but they didn't have the certification, but now it's been certified, so it's on there. So that's another good thing. So that's eye cream finishing today, but starting tomorrow, it's a foundation and a concealer. And Lesleye, you've only just got your foundation. It's a foundation and a concealer, and I don't want to be salesy on here, so I'm not going to say the price. So if anybody wants to know how much it is, and just reach out to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and to get your color shade, I'll tell you to send me a picture. Lesleye will tell you that she sent me the picture. Yeah. I matched it, and it was spot on. So I'll get you your shade of foundation, and then take it from there.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. And so, where do you see yourself with this business?
Me, it's a sideline. I don't ever see myself going full 100 with it. At the moment, like I said, I'm doing school catering. I'm an area support manager with that, but I've only just recently got certified level 5 in CIPD, so Human Resources Management.
Fantastic.
I've wanted to do it for years, but one thing or another, I kept shelving it. I have shelved it again because I just think it's not the right time to move jobs. I might be wrong, I might be right, I might be wrong, I don't know. But my next move is to get into HR and then do my level 7, which is like the master's, and hopefully at some point open like a consultancy or have like an employee consultancy business.
Fantastic. Wow, that's amazing. And yourself, Bev, I know you have got some absolutely fantastic products behind you. Are you going to give us some samples of your products there?
Wow, and people are sending me messages on my WhatsApp. I got a lot of messages coming from, and my daughter saying, "Stop looking at your phone, Mum." So I stopped looking at it halfway through.
Let's have a look at your product.
Yes, I have got some amazing products here, and somebody's asked me about something, so I will showcase a couple of things.
Okay, please do.
So,
wow, I love this.
So I work with some amazing suppliers in Ghana, this time last year, I flew out to Ghana and I was there until the middle of January. And the whole purpose of that was to go out there and source suppliers and products and make connections and a lot of history as well for me, because my DNA is, you know, indicated to me that I'm Ghanaian, Nigerian, and from Benin and Togo. So I had to go and make that connection. But the fashion girl that I was in the markets 24/7, out there talking to individuals, looking at all the products. And my daughter toured along with me, and we had the most amazing time. So I've stayed in contact with a lot of those people. And since I've been scaling the business up, we've been getting a lot of products together, and products have been shipped over from Ghana on a monthly basis. So these actually just came last week. And it's interesting because this is a neck piece, and it might look very complicated, you know, in terms of people looking at it. But when you've just gotten like a vest top or a bikini or something, and you've got this on, it's striking. It's absolutely amazing. And it's very simple in terms of how it's made from the remnants of fabrics from some of the t-shirts that I sell. So not the one that you've got on, Lesleye, but there's another t-shirt, a signature t-shirt with an African lady's head on it. And they use a lot of the Ankara fabric, and they're using some of these pieces to make this necklace. So it's all about sustainability as well, and utilizing, you know, all of the other bits and pieces that they may have, and not throwing things away. And that is a big learning, you know, when you go to those countries in terms of recycling items. But somebody was asking me about this. I know this is what they've pointed out.
Gorgeous.
So again, that's a product that's come straight from Ghana. So I've got probably about 8 of these that were shipped over last week, and I've been desperate to get some of these over. Anybody that's seen my business card, or I've got a roller banner, I've got one of these on with tassels on the end. But again, these are amazing pieces that you can wear over a polo neck jumper, a dress, a bikini, whatever. It just actually just dresses it up, and you can then put on the top of it, I'm just going to grab one here, something like a choker. Wow. So maybe a gold one, not a silver one. I'd say a gold one would go better with that, or a bronze one. And then obviously you've got to finish it off with the earrings and so forth, and a dash of lipstick. We've been talking about makeup, and that finishes it off. But this product, it's not on my website as yet. So these will be going on the website, hopefully by the back end of this week. And I mean, I have got a lot of other stuff behind me, but we would be here all night. So what I'm going to actually tell you what's happening. You've seen in the media that they're saying it's Black Friday, which we don't relate to that. You know, it's an American terminology, and they're marketing around that particular period. But on Friday, we will be launching, there's another colleague and I, we're launching a Nubian online shopping experience, and we're going to be putting it on every Friday after this Friday at 7:30. A link will be coming out within the next 24 hours for people to get all of the information, and we will be going through all of the products that we sell. So it's called Ohima Online Shopping Experience. It starts on Friday, the 27th at 7:30. I'm doing it in collaboration with another lady called Joanne, who you've had on your show. Yeah. So her business is called Creative Arts, and she's a multidisciplinary artist, and she does amazing gifts and products as well. So we've been collaborating and doing some joint stuff together. I've got one of her pieces here that I'm going to show. So that's a piece of her artwork.
Wow.
So that artwork actually blends with some cushion covers and table runners and stuff like that I do, because I've got homeware. And we're going to launch this event on Friday so that people can actually come in and have conversation. We'll show them products, you know, there'll be information about Christmas boxes that you can buy, gift ideas for kings and queens. We've got to say kings and queens. There's not a lot of men's stuff, but we need the men to come online.
Men. Where are you, men?
Online, because you can buy presents for mum, daughter, sister, friends, whoever, and you know, beautiful gifts. I mean, there's a lot of simplistic things like masks, but with the masks you've got the matching head wraps. So this is and I'm not going to put it on, I'm not very good at doing it just off the cuff, but this is a bonnet, but then it's got this at the end that you wrap around, and it makes a head wrap. Putting on a head wrap, very, very simple. And these have actually been flying out. A lot of people have been ordering these. They come in lots of different fabrics and colours. So there's a whole range of stuff. As you can see behind me, a lot of items there. And I always have my rail because I'm always changing things around for when I'm taking photographs and doing marketing. But on Friday, starting on this Friday, Ohima Nubian online shopping experience. And there's going to be competitions, free giveaways. We know how people love a bargain.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's going to be free items that you can nab, gift ideas. As I've said to you as well, I've got this on, which I absolutely adore, as a new item that's come in, this robe and the bonnets that go with it. There's a lot of t-shirts that's landed because I was due to do a market a few weeks ago, but then we went into the second lockdown. So there's a lot of people who are in the same position as me. So I'm asking you to go out there and support some of these businesses. If they're doing things and putting things online, support them, because we can't go out there into shops. We can't go into markets. We've been all trying to scale up our businesses, buy new products for Christmas. And we need the support of individuals to buy the items. And, you know, if I'm totally honest with you, they're unique Christmas gifts. You can go to, I don't know, Primark or one of the other high street stores and buy something, but what you're going to be getting from us are unique items, you know, and what a joy your family and friends will have on Christmas Day to open a present that's totally different, you know, and something that's, you know, cultural as well in some respect, whether you're buying shea butter cream or fashion item, whether you're buying some health products, or whether you're buying some makeup, you're supporting a Black business, and some of the Black businesses like myself are supporting other individuals who are further down the supply chain. So I'm supporting some individuals in Ghana and seamstresses here in the UK who are doing it as their business to feed their family and keep their households going. So, you know, I'm just pleading with everybody, go to the high street, get some of their products, but blend it with some of the things that we've got as well.
No, definitely. And well said there. Thank you so much for sharing that, Bev. And that is so true. We do need to keep supporting each other, because the way we're living at the moment, how things have changed, and a lot of people are losing jobs and their businesses are going. So yeah, we definitely need to all come together and support one another through this awful time what we're going through at the moment, you know. And how do you cope with that, Keisha? How do you cope with the times what we're going through?
Oh, a lot going on, but I'm just really love what Bev's saying in regards to, because, and with Sergie's as well, when we have a home-based business, you got to remember that is someone's dream. It's a dream for them to create something better, and also it's an income for a family as well. So when you go and spend your money with these big high companies and these big designer companies, you're only making those people richer, whereas we have people in our community that needs the support. It's their livelihood, that's their bread and butter. So we need to just pull together more, and I'm just going to put it out there right now, stop supporting these big organizations. All you're buying is a name brand. Come on, you're going to Valentino, I can't even say it now. Valentino, do you know him? Gucci, do you know him? the person who's behind Moschino, do you know them? But you know people in your community who's doing, if not even better than what they're doing, because there's no customer care. You see, the things is, you buy something from someone, it's customer care, and when you leave the shop, that's it, it's done. But in the business that we're in here now, it's all about looking after the customer. So I would say, preach to everyone, stop making people richer. Stop making these people that are rich, already rich, and don't know what to do with money. Invest it back in our own people and back in our community. That's going to help them to put food on the table. Simple as that, done.
That is so true, Keisha. It's so true. We do need to. But then I suppose, is it just more businesses what are coming more available now because of the lockdown? Is that right? Or were all these businesses here before? I mean, Bev, you started 2 years ago. Keisha, you just more or less started. So, you know, so all these businesses are all coming out of the woodwork. Is that right?
I think Lesleye, what's happened is a lot of people are at home, okay, and it's all about resilience. You've got to look at what are your other skills, right? A lot of people are either being put on furlough with a risk of losing their jobs, or they've lost their jobs. So what else can you do? And there's so many people who are so creative and skilled who can turn their hand to something else, because ultimately, if you've got a salary, when that salary goes and you're trying to get universal credit, which is so challenging, and it's restrictive as well in terms of how much you're going to get and what you can do with that money. If you can look at doing something else for yourself, and my advice to individuals is find something that you're passionate about, find a passion, whether it's doing hair, if you like baking, if you want to walk dogs, if you're very good at tech and the technology side of things, there's a lot of money coming out from the government to get people to build up businesses around technology, because look at what we're doing now. It's all around technology. I'm talking about scaling up my business and talking about online platforms and so forth. It's all technology, and that is where the money is. So we've got to get very shrewd. And this period now is a period for people to sit down, recollect the thoughts, and put together a plan, because this is an opportunity for you to move forward with some of your dreams, some of your goals, some of your aspirations. It's challenging, it's not easy, but nothing comes easy in life. My mom always used to say to me, if you want good, you knows how to run, right?
There you go.
You get knocked down, you pick yourself back up. You get knocked down, you pick yourself back up. Right? And if some of us, a lot of us, went to some of the third world countries and you have a look at how they have to survive, it's about survival. Some individuals here would do a little bit more. So
I think over here, sorry, Bev, I think you saw right there, because over here, I think it's just too easy. It's too easy on the benefit system. People can just get benefits and just sit on benefits for years and years and years and don't realise how hard it is in other countries, you know, when they haven't got all that. And that is so true.
Yeah, we're not saying that it's easy to be on benefits, because it's not.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not saying it's easy. It's hard to be on benefits.
Yeah, and sometimes it's through no fault of their own, you know, individuals, and there's barriers to people getting jobs as well.
But sometimes there's some people who are just sitting on benefits and not doing anything else, you know, which is such a shame, you know. Yeah, and it is really hard, you know, on benefits and having that small income coming in and being, you know, anyway, yeah, so it's really, really hard, and I understand that. But like, yeah, and life is challenging, but it's either we sit down here and not do anything, like you said, it's always stand up and do something about what is it you want to do. It's just like, for me, when I wanted to do this, I thought, I need to do something. What can I do? And it was when I put out a video and said, I want to interview people, and this is where this has happened. And I just think this is just brilliant. And then since this, it's other things are what I'm thinking about doing, you know. So it's about getting started. It's about making that first step to get started. Because once you get started, then you can keep moving. Yeah.
Lesleye, you know our great man says, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
To be
Right.
great.
You know who said that, Lesleye? You know who said that?
Oh, Mr. Les Brown. You know, that is so true. You know, and once you get started, you know, those ideas will come and you will keep moving forward with your life. You know, because before. Anyway, I'm going to go into one and I'm not.
But Lesleye, it's not all about the economical side of things as well.
No.
You know, the self-development throughout this period, and I've heard, you know, some of the other queens on the platform with me today talking about their aspirations, personal development, studying. I'm studying. I'm on 2 programs at the moment, and some days I'm zoomed out on these programs. But I know ultimately at the end of that, it's a platform to take me somewhere else.
Absolutely.
So
that's what I so enjoy. I just love it. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off there. I do apologize.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can talk on this all night.
So
We haven't got all night.
Keisha, tell us about you and your degree, masters. Keisha's doing a master's degree.
Yeah. So I've got a great passion. That's going to be my final purpose when I finish my studying, is going to be to help other dyslexic people to be the best that they can be, to empower them, to make them know that whatever it is that you're going through, you too can achieve. Look at me. I came from Jamaica at the age of 14. No state for a while. I had no status in the country. I didn't let that stop me. I carried through to go to get myself through college, started my first job, you know. So I want to just to my main company is going to be just helping, just empowering them, just to empower people to know that you might be dyslexic or you might have other things that you think can hold you back, but it shouldn't be a problem to hold you back. I was in the corporate world for 17 years. I did 17 years in the corporate world, but it came a time when it wasn't challenging me anymore. There's a lot of struggles, a lot of things going on. So I decided to walk, literally walk. Yeah. In 2016, I started my journey of studying, and I started from the bottom. So I started my foundation degree, because leaving school and college is a lot of challenges, and doing my degree was one of the greatest achievement, because when I came from Jamaica, and I used to go to visit other people's house, and I used to always see that picture on the wall of the cap and gown, and I always thought, you know, what is it that you have to do to be able to wear that? And I set it out that it was my dream to achieve my my degree. So I started from my foundation, I did my BSc, and now I'm doing my master's in health psychology. So what I want to say to anyone out there who's thinking that, I can't do this, I can't do it, you so can. You just have to be determined, have that resilience, have that faith and that belief in yourself that you too can achieve, and just keep going forward. You know, Leslie's on here as well. We were so much on a similar journey where you're also studying. It was your passion, it was your dream for you to come out and study, and you're out there now doing it. You're showing people that it can be done. You know, I'm a mature student, very mature student, but that wasn't the end all. You know, you can't let that. I could have easily said, you know what, I'm too old for this studying. I'm too old to go and do all of that now. But no, I'm in my 40s and I'm here achieving my master's. So if you're listening out there, whatever it is that you have that you need to achieve, just go out there and do it. Just get the network around you, get the help, get the support that you need, and you too can do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I so agree with that. And, you know, because I didn't think I thought, yeah, I was too old, but then I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute, you've got 18-year-olds moving away, going to university, and I'm thinking, well, if they can do it, I definitely can do it, you know. And so yeah, I'm loving studying and doing something different. And so yourself, Bev, and then as well, Sergie. So we're all, you know, studying back into education, which is excellent. Learning a new trade, fantastic. Yeah. So let me ask you all one question: who is your? Before we go, and I've forgotten my question. You know, when you have, I've forgotten the word, what's it called?
A role model, an idol.
Yeah,
Inspiration.
I wanted to call the name.
Inspiration? Was your greatest
Yeah.
inspiration?
Oh my goodness. You know, like Black Panther. So who is, well, I'm going to say role model, but I didn't want to use role model.
Superhero, like a superhero.
Superhero.
Hero. Okay, okay.
Who is your superhero, Bev, and why?
My superhero is my mum. And I've got to say it's my mum because she's no longer with us. She's made her transition to that promised land, and they came here and they paved the way for us. And when we're reflecting now, and we're hearing a lot. We couldn't witness it because we were little children, but some of what they experienced it when they came to the UK. My mum came to England and she lived in York. And if you could imagine it as a Black woman coming and living in York in 1959, what it was like. She worked in Joseph Roundtree's chocolate factory, and people calling her monkey and all sorts and throwing chocolate at her. Okay, so some of those stories for me, I look at that and her strength and her determination. She could have given up, she could have gone back to Jamaica, but she stayed here because she wanted to pave the way for her family. So she is my greatest inspiration, my greatest role model. And for me, I know that I am her wildest dreams, because some of the things that I'm doing, she probably wanted to do them in her lifetime and she didn't get to do them. And when I first did a stall in Kirkgate Market in Leeds, I know my mum would have been looking down and thinking, yeah, look, my daughter in Addy Market, you know. She was a seamstress. I can't sew. I'll hold my hand up, I design. I've got seamstresses who work for me, and I give them the detail to do what I want them to do. But I know my mum will be looking down and she will be proud of me. And she is my greatest role model. It's no make-believe person. I could have said Mandela or anybody else, but my mother, you know, and I watched her when she took her last breath. I was with her, and I'm going to continue to do her proud. She's my role model.
Oh, that is so nice, Bev. Thank you for sharing.
Really sweet, that is.
Yeah, that's really nice. And Sergie, yourself, who is your role model?
Well, like Bev, my mum. So my mum, her mum came to the UK when mummy was quite young, because Hopper and everybody else was born in the UK, but my mum still lived in the Caribbean. So she grew up with her grandmother. But my mum's always been entrepreneurial, and I think my scare of having my own business is because I've seen the struggles that my parents went through of having their own businesses and either having money to pay the workmen or whatever. So that's a different story. But my mom's always been entrepreneurial. About 20 years, maybe more now. She started doing furniture and she's taught herself how to reupholster. And she's like the top reupholster on the island. Strip down sofas and rebuild them, and absolutely amazing. She's always been really hands-on, had restaurants, had businesses doing different stuff. So she's always been really hands-on. So yeah, that's where my inspirations come from. That's my role model.
Wow, that is so nice. Oh, thank you, Sergie. Thank you for sharing. Keisha?
Mine, we're going way back now. My great-grandparents, my great-granddad was called Aaron Adair, and also his wife, Ina Adair. Now, my great-granddad, he was a total entrepreneur. Everything that we had on that land in Jamaica, he would sell. And he couldn't read and write. So, you know, to say dyslexia run down the line in your family, he was unable to read and write, spell, or do anything. But when it comes to money and when it comes to calculations, you could not beat him. And he was the greatest entrepreneur in our area at that time. And I'm just so proud and inspired by him and his wife, so my great-grandma. So yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's so...
What about you, Lesleye? Who's your role model?
Yeah, how about you? Don't think it's all about us. Not you two.
The conversation.
Oh, wow. Who's my supermodel?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
We got you on the spot now. You lost for words for once.
Who's my supermodel? Wow. Oh my goodness, I can't think of a supermodel. Who's a person who's inspired me? Shall I say that? Shall I answer that question? The person who has inspired me has got to be Les Brown. It's got to be him.
Mm.
Yeah, he's really inspired me. And I don't. If it wasn't for Les Brown, I wouldn't have found that belief in myself, and I wouldn't be sat here today. So it was Les Brown who gave me that kick up my bum bum, and yeah, and so yeah, because I listen to him constantly. So yeah, he's inspired me, and thanks thanks for guys. I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna be thinking, who is your real supermodel? But thank you so much, ladies, for coming on, and please, after today, I mean, I got all emotional listening to your superheroes. I was like, wow. But when we come off, I'd like you all to please leave your details in my comments, so people, know how to get in touch with you. Because, like, we was talking about bigging people up and bigging ourselves up as well, because you're doing amazing things, you're amazing queens. We are amazing queens who are doing amazing things. So let's carry on, bringing and bigging ourselves up, and getting ourselves out there to encourage people.
Can I just say something, Lesleye? The gratitude goes to you, and I love the work you do. I love the way me personally, I've got so much gratitude to you for all the support you give me. I'm gonna cry now.
Oh.
All the support that you give me, and when we met, it was like one of those moments. Oh gosh, I'm tearing up here. And we've continued with like build a great bond. We continue to support each other, continue to work together. And I just want to say that I am so proud of you and your journey. You stop making me cry today.
Oh.
I'm just so grateful to you for, Leslie's one of them ladies where I can pick up my phone at 9 o'clock in the morning and say, I need to speak to Lesleye. And now I ring her and she's there. She's always there, giving, constantly supporting. So I want to say, big up yourself too. And just know that you're out there doing greatness. You're doing great things. And your journey is one to watch because you've started from there and now you're just soaring. So I want to say to you, congratulations on all that you're doing, and thank you for always supporting others and supporting me as well. So
thank you so much, Keisha. Thank you. I've got my tissue. I've got makeup on as well today. You know what I mean?
And ladies as well, I want to plug the event that we're having next Saturday. Share it with other people. It's called Stand Tall and Grow. And we've got 7 global speakers. Leslie's going to be doing her thing with the hosting and introducing and speaking and all sorts. So do support us and spread the word as well, because we have to keep empowering each other, keep lifting each other up. It's time so difficult.
Yeah, and Zoom is the way forward at the moment. Zoom is the way forward, so you can just chill out in your homes, get yourself a drink.
Your Jim Jams.
No, not
get
in
your nice tops.
T-shirt. You come to me.
Get your nice tops.
Get your nice top. You can even wear the bonnet if you want.
I want one of those wraps. I want one of the wraps. I was telling my auntie as well about it, so I've got
the wraps. I've got a wrap from Ghana. I've got my outfits all the way from Ghana as well. Bev, I've got an African dress that my friend, Valerie, Lesleye.
Yeah.
Valerie, when one of the time she came back home, she got it made to measure for me, and she bought me the wrap and the dress and everything. So yes,
wow, lovely.
Yeah, the wrap is get your wrap.
Really nice. Right, so any last words from anybody else before we?
No, thank you, Lesleye, for inviting us.
Thank you.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Honestly, I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Together, you see, that's what it is. So thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. And to our audience, thank you.
There's so many comments on there. Just thanks everybody for joining. There's a lot of comments on there, guys.
Okay, we'll have to have a look.
So I really appreciate you tuning in every week. And I know, I did say to myself, this week I'm going to have like a week off and just chill out. But then I thought, you know what? I don't want to have a week off. I want to be on here. I want to be on this platform because I like talking to you and look at the beautiful guests what are coming on the show. So I just think it's just brilliant. So next week, Sunday, we're back with Marcia Hilton and Karen Cruz, and we're talking to a fantastic guest who's going to be sharing his knowledge all about money, all about investment, all about your finances. So tune in next week, Sunday, 5 p.m. And yeah, and that's it from me. So thank you so much. And from the guest,
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
thank you. And see you next week at 5 p.m. And don't forget, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Hey guys.
Bye.